Hello and welcome to Saurav's classes. Today we'll teach you some quick tips to help you with the quantitative ability section of your SBI Prelims that is coming up on 29th Feb and 1st of March. Now there are many questions where you have to deal with percentages, and typically you'll get questions where you have to multiply 14.28% of 77 and things like that. So in order to deal with this kind of questions, it is very easy if you can convert the percentages to fractions. And how do you do that? Very quickly. So to do that, you just have to remember 5 conversions. What are those? First is half means 50%. Second is 1/3 means 33.33%. Third is 1/5 means 20%. Sixth is 1/7. Fourth is 1/7 means 14.28%. And fifth is 1/11 means 9.1%. So these are the 5 conversions that you have to remember. Rest of the conversions can be derived from any of these. So for example, if I want to know how much is 1/4, this is half of half, and half means 50%. So this is half of 50%, that is 25%. If I want to know how much is 1/6, that is half of 1/3. 1/3 is 33.33%. So half of that would be 16.66%. 1/8 is half of 1/4, which is half of 25%, that is 12.5%. 1/9 is 1/3 of 1/3, and 1/3 is 33.33%. So this is 1/3 of that, so 11.11%. Similarly, 1/12 is 1/3 of 1/4, and 1/4 is 25%. So 1/3 of that is 8.33%. So like this, you can find out the other fractions if you just know the first 5. Now going back to this kind of a question where you have 14.28% of 77, and if you know that this means 1/7, so you can directly write this and get the answer as 11. Otherwise, you have to multiply 14.28 into 77 and then divide by 100, which is a very long process. So this technique will help you solve many of these kind of questions very easily, and you'll also be encountering this kind of fractions in some of the problems that you'll be asked to solve. So conversion from fraction to percentages is very important. Now look at it the other way around. Suppose you are given a percentage of 6.25% of 256. Now we don't know what is 6.25, so how do we get we have to arrive at one of these two. So 6.25 into 2 is 12.5, and 12.5 into 2 is 25. So I am multiplying 6.25 2 times to get 25, and 25 is 1/4. So 6.25 will be 1/4 multiplied by half and half. Half of this and half of this, that is 1/16. So 6.25% means 1/16. So now you can directly put this 1/16 of 256 is 16. So you see how easy it is if you can deal with the conversion of fractions to percentages and percentages to fraction. So I hope this technique would help you crack many of the problems very effectively. All the best, guys.